One of the most emotional moments so far this season on NBC's America's Got Talent, the champions. No one more surprised than Kechi Okwuchi when Simon gave her his golden buzzer.
Oh, there she is with her mama. The 29-year-old singer survived a plane crash as a teenager. 107 of 109 people died, and doctors gave Kechi a 30% chance of survival. We were all in tears watching her story last week, and we're so glad that you're here with us in person. Oh, what a voice, what a moment. Simon scared us a little bit there when he said, I didn't like the performance. And then I loved it. I was like, thank God.
No, Kechi, we were mad. Like, come on, Simon, don't you let you and your mom sit in that.
I was so confused because I could see him like smiling from where I was while I was performing. So when he said that, I was like, oh my gosh, that's kind of confusing.
Wait
like, oh, you know. But yeah, I mean, when he said, you know, that he loved it and I just saw him move, it was like in slow motion, honestly. I didn't know what he was doing until like I saw the confetti flying everywhere. Wow. It was
And then what did he
wonderful.
whisper to you? He came up on stage.
Yeah, he came up on stage,
you.
yeah. He said that his one regret was not having a chance to do that during my season of AGT, which I thought was just really sweet.
I'm glad he made up for it, and boy, did he make up for it.
Oh my gosh.
And tell me about that moment. You were looking for your mom. Yes. Could you not see her at first?
I couldn't see her, yeah, because I was trying to say, Mom, oh my God, I got the golden buzzer. But like, I couldn't really talk because I was crying so much. But I'm glad I got a chance to like see her right after I walked off stage, you know, and then, you know, we had that moment. But yeah, so I could also see her from the audience when I was actually performing. So it's always great when she's there because it calms me down, you know, and helps me just kind of relax and like sing to her like I'm in my living room. So
she's right there. She must be so incredibly proud of you. My goodness. Hi, Mama.
Hi, sweetie. Kechi, we're just such a fan, as we were saying, and my kids and watching your journey. And I was thinking about when you got the strength to audition back from AGT. Like, what was that moment like?
That was really all the work of a very close, wonderful friend of mine who I went to high school with. She actually had been encouraging me to do the sign up for the show, but I didn't think that, you know, I would be good enough for a show like that. But then she just kind of took matters into her own hands and she signed me up for the show herself. And then they called me and that's how everything started. So she took that shot for me, really. And then I had to make the choice to put myself out there at the end of the day, but she started everything, basically.
That is a friend for life.
Yep.
Tell us your story for those who do not know what happened to you. The plane crash, being, you know, one of two people who survived.
Yeah. So the plane crash happened in Nigeria when I was 16. It was December 10th, 2005. And I was heading home for Christmas with other passengers on the plane, plus 60 other students from my high school, when the plane malfunctioned in the air, like it was trying to land in like really bad weather. Oh my God. And it crashed, and everyone except two people survived. I mean, everyone except two people passed away. And it was myself and another lady who I didn't know prior to the accident, but I met after. So I found out like 4 months later into my treatment that I was actually the only student that survived. So I didn't know that until like much later. Yeah, but yeah, it was one of the worst things that's ever really like happened in Nigeria, which is where I'm from. And it's something that we're still like feeling till today, you know, the loss of all those kids.
What about the pain that went with all the treatment afterwards?
It was definitely the hardest thing I've ever had to go through in my life. The most tasking, but I had like the most incredible support system without which I would never have been able to make it the way that I did. You know, I healed physically, but the emotional part of it, you know, the psychological, you know, that was all because of the support system I had. So I could come out of it still, you know, being positive and still wanting to live not just for the sake of it, but like, you know, for a purpose, you know. So it's all because of the family I have, my faith, my family, my friends. I mean, these things came together to make me who I am today, honestly.
And you've been through a lot and continue surgeries and all. How many have you had to date?
So by the time I got to America, this was in 2007, I'd had like maybe 100 or so. So I got up to maybe 120, 25 with Shriners Hospital. And then now I am with the Grossman Foundation and another doctor, Dr. Frankel, who was, the team was kind of put together by Sharon from Extra. But like after that happened, this was like in September, they started like working on a whole bunch of other things that I was like prepared to just live the rest of my life, you know, without, you know, I had these issues, but I was functional, so I was okay. But then given the chance to work on those things again and to just make life easier for me, I mean, more than happy to take it. And so I'm still having surgeries with them till today.
And what's the response been since being on AGT and now the champions?
Oh, wow. The first show, like when I was actually on season 12, it was already so amazing and overwhelmingly positive. And it was really cool to see people excited to see me come back for the champions. You know, the response has been so positive and so encouraging. And, you know, even just the judges, you know, seeing how, you know, they reacted to me coming up on stage and the audience, and, you know, it just, all that stuff, all that positive feeling, all that stuff just really made me feel welcome and happy to just really privileged to be back there.
Voice, wow, you do have the voice of an angel. I imagine you are such a huge role model, especially for other young burn victims as well.
Oh, that's
What do they
definitely,
tell you?
oh my gosh, it's like the biggest part of what AGT has given me, the chance to, you know, be on a platform to reach other burn survivors and other people going through anything difficult, really, to show them quite literally that, you know, you can still be what you want to be despite what you go through. And I feel like that's the biggest message I can possibly give other burn survivors. So during the last year, I've been like going around to like burn camps and like foundations and just meeting kids, and they all watched me, and it's really cool to see the effect that seeing someone that looks like them, you know, has on them.
And I heard you get a rock star welcome wherever you go. People spot you. They know you. They're like, is that what it feels? I love this.
It's crazy, honestly. It's kind of hard to believe that this is actually like the way my life has gone. I didn't expect any of this, and I'm just super grateful to God for everything so far.
And by the way, like an MBA econ major, is that right? I'm like,
Yeah.
wow,
I'm still in the middle of
you
it,
got it
yeah.
all.
I'm just trying, you know, doing everything I like to do.
Kechi, you are so incredible.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Keep that going, and please keep using that voice to spread to positivity.
Thank you
And
guys
Kechi,
so
I'm going to get
much.
competitive. Let's win this thing, okay?
Yes.
We got the golden buzzer. Mom and I
got
are
you.
talking.
Oh, yeah.
Get this. Take it all the way.
Guys,
I'll do my
America's Got
best.
Talent, The Champions airs tonight at 8 on NBC.